Hi everyone and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen's Budget Meals. Today, sit tight and strap yourselves in because we're making some ramen burgers. Let's go.
He's got budget meals Monday, what you want Wednesday, fast food Friday, what else could he share? It's Nicko's Kitchen where satisfying meals are prepared.
So ramen burgers, they are going absolutely crazy in a restaurant in New York, and I wanted to make my own at home to see how good these really are, and heaps of people are talking about it. So let's get stuck into it. Just into a bowl here, I've got our ramen noodles. Now, I've followed the packet directions on the ones that I have. You could also do this with like the 2-minute noodles as well. You could follow the same step if you can't get hold of ramen noodles. If you can't find them, they're usually in the Asian section of your supermarket. So I've cooked them, drained them off, and just let them stand for about a minute or two. And now I'm gonna be adding in an egg that I've just beaten up. And just using a fork, we wanna mix that egg through with the noodles. So once we've done that with our noodles, I'm just gonna put this aside for the meantime and bring in what I'm gonna use to shape our burger buns, because the noodles are gonna be the bun for this burger. Now this is a burger patty press. It shapes it for you nicely. If you don't have one of these, that's fine. You could use a ramekin that's about the same size as a burger bun. And just do what I've done. I've got some Glad wrap or some cling film, and I've just laid it on the bottom so the noodles don't stick. I'm gonna pop some of the noodles straight in and just press them out to the sides. You want to pack it in fairly tightly. And I'm just going to fold the wrapping over. So once we've done that, and the beauty about this little burger press here is I'm going to use these as the weight. So I'm just going to press down just nice and firm. Now this goes into the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. While that's in the fridge, we're going to get started on our burger. So with our burger, we're gonna be using some beef, some ground beef or beef mince, and this is a 90-10 split. So you want a little bit of fat in there, but not too much. We don't want this too greasy. So first of all, I'm gonna season with salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna season with some Chinese 5 spice. Beautiful flavors. You got some fennel, aniseed, ginger, some cinnamon, some cloves in there as well. Beautiful flavors. I'm just going to add that into the beef. And I'm also going to put in a little bit of some soy sauce. And just using a fork, we're just going to give this a good mix around, get everything combined. So make sure your hands are clean for this part. And now we're just going to get in and shape our patties together. So just lightly roll it up into a ball and then just squeeze it out with your hands. So now what we're gonna do, just into a pan, I've got some oil in there over a medium to high heat, and I'm just gonna place in our burger patty. Now I'm gonna cook this for about 2.5 to 3 minutes each side. I'm just gonna turn it once. We want a nice crusty outside on that burger. So guys, we're gonna serve this up with a nice little salad to go into the burger. Now what I've got here is some rocket leaves or some arugula. I've also got some fresh coriander or cilantro, and I've got some spring onion or scallions that I've just roughly chopped up, just the green part. And I'm just gonna drizzle over just a couple of drops of sesame oil. I'm just gonna give this a quick little toss around. So once we've flipped our burger, what I'm gonna do now is just place on a slice of some cheddar cheese, and we're just gonna leave that and let it melt over that burger. So now that our burger has cooked, we're gonna leave it to rest for about 5 minutes, and now finally, we're gonna cook our ramen burger buns. And what I've done, I've just taped them out of the mold that I had them in before. You can see they've kept their shape, and I'm just gonna put them straight into the pan, just over a low to medium heat, and I've put some oil in there as well, just so they don't stick. Now I just wanna cook these for about 1.5 to 2 minutes each side until it's nice and golden brown on the outside. So you can see here, we've got our patty ready. I've done our salad. Now, another thing I'm gonna be putting on there is just a cooked egg. So first thing, straight on to one of our ramen patties here. And I've got some tomato chutney And I'm just gonna be placing that on the top. Next, I'm gonna be placing on our burger patty. A beautiful egg on the top. Just some of those leaves, coriander, and spring onion that we did before in that sesame seed oil. And lastly, the other ramen burger top. And that, my friends, is one hell of a burger. Let's have a bite, shall we? If I can fit it in. Mind blown. I love that 5 spice in that beef patty. That is awesome. But that noodle bun is just absolutely sensational. I've probably got all this burger on my mouth, but I tell you what, this has to be tried to be believed. It is just so, so good. And you know what? It's pretty cheap to put together. These are epic. Give them a try. Everyone is going to love them.